811 AM ETNo conference has gone from NCAA tournament euphoria to agony, quite like the American. Wichita State isn't trying to make a name for itself. Ask Greg Marshall. You look at some of the teams we beat, he said. The Shockers feel they already have a name, so their goal isn't a league crown or tournament berth. No, they want a national title. UConn won a national title in the Americans' first season, and the powers that be at the league office could be forgiven for thinking this whole college basketball thing was a piece of cake. Yet, since the Huskies cut down the nets in April of 2014, the conference has posted a 38 record in the tournament. That tournament winning percentage is likely to improve for the American come March. The league now boasts 12 members, thanks to the addition of Wichita State in the off-season. Feel free to term this one-team expansion a coup, for the deep and battle-tested Shockers stand a fair chance of contending for a national championship in 2018. Even so, head coach Greg Marshall's men will have to work hard for any in-conference superlatives. An outright league title. Cincinnati will get 2 shots at Wichita State during the regular season. American Player of the Year Houston and redshirt senior Rob Gray may have something to say about that. The American is stronger with the Shockers, but Marshall may have already pointed out to his players that the young conference still hasn't seen a team win the league 2 years in a row. Number of teams that should make the NCAA tournament too. Wichita State and Cincinnati aren't locks. This is the preseason, but they are something on the order of locks to be locks. Past the Shockers and the Bearcats, however, the Americans either blessed or cursed with several teams likely to create bubble suspense. Throw a stick at SMU, Connecticut, Houston, UCF and Temple and you'll hit at least a few fan bases poised to sweat out Selection Sunday. Freshman you will want to tune in to see every time he plays Tariq Gilbert, UConn. Ranked number 30 in the ESPN 100 a year ago, Gilbert logged just 87 minutes before suffering a season-ending shoulder injury in November. Now a redshirt freshman, the 6-foot combo guard will team with Jalen Adams to form the potent backcourt that Kevin Ollie has been waiting to put on the floor. Gilbert's reputation will likely rise or fall along with his scoring, but don't overlook any help he provides on D. Last season the Huskies forced turnovers at the lowest rate of any defense in American play. Coach with the toughest job Brian Gregory, South Florida. Gregory was hired last March to overhaul a program that had just turned in a 723 season. Now the former Georgia Tech coach is facing his first season in Tampa with just 2 returnees from last season's 8-player rotation, Tulio da Silva and Troy Holston. The team that will surprise you. Cincinnati. Everyone will be paying attention to and talking about the new kid on the block in Wichita. Meanwhile, the Bearcats bring back 3 starters in Jacob Evans, Kyle Washington and Gary Clark. Sacred Heart transfer Kane Broome is now eligible and ready to take over as UC's point guard, and sophomore Jaron Cumberland is in line to make the jump to the starting lineup. Mick Cronin has everything he needs for an 8th consecutive NCAA bid, and, possibly, an American title. The team that will disappoint you. Memphis. In the space of 3 years under former coach Josh Pastner, Memphis signed 8 top 100 recruits: Austin Nichols, Curran Iverson, Nick King, Markel Crawford, Pookie Powell, Dominic McGee, Dedrick Lawson and KJ Lawson. Not one has been drafted so far, yet those players combined to record just 1 junior season Crawford and 0 senior years in a Tiger uniform. Depending on one's point of view, Tubby Smith is either living in or extending that aftermath. The league title will come down to Wichita State and Cincinnati. A more accurate seed for Wichita State last March could well have sent the Shockers to the Sweet 16 and beyond instead of to a second-round game against Kentucky. Now Marshall has, in effect, everyone back from that team, up to and including Landry Shamet, Shaquille Morris, Connor Frenkamp and Marcus McDuffie. To say a group like that will be pushed by Cincinnati is high praise indeed for the Bearcats.